Pacific Islander All-Stars are on the 2014 VInet Solutions All-Stars Carnival at Hanson Reserve on Saturday night. I'm Ryan Saab and you're watching the fresh 92.7 SARL weekly recap. In very cold conditions, the Pacific Islander All-Stars faced tough competition in the other three All-Stars teams with narrow games across the board. Pacific Islander All-Stars won the Carnival with 2 wins and 1 draw. In Game 1, SA All-Stars drew with the Indigenous All-Stars 8-all. A penalty kick saw SA get on the scoreboard within minutes of play. The Indigenous side came out attacking soon after, with winger Damien Duro scoring after a 40-metre sprint by halfback Francis Wapau. SA fought back with Ben Golding using his pace to sidestep Indigenous players and score. A successful conversion by 5'8" Michael Lambert gave SA a 6-0 lead. With minutes left, Indigenous centre Michael Holland sprinted through the try line to bring up the draw. In Game 2, Pacific Islander All-Stars defeated New Zealander All-Stars 12-4 in a competitive and highly physical contest. The Pacific Islanders showed their strength from the start with good attacking play that saw Fano push through New Zealand's defensive line to score. New Zealand retaliated soon after, as Michael Richards broke through lapses in Pacific Islanders' defensive structure. While New Zealand's strong tackles prevented the Pacific Islanders from easily advancing the ball, it was not enough to stop Ezra Iosefo from using quick footwork and agility to score the winning try. In Game 3, New Zealand defeated SA 12-4 in the competitive match. New Zealand came out attacking with halfback Hare Tumai sprinting 20 metres and darting through the try line. SA showed good defensive play with winger Scott Bradshaw stopping New Zealand's attack with strong tackles that turned over the ball. However, New Zealand continued their offensive game with winger Joe Masters scoring. In the dying minutes of the game, South Australia's Scott Kinner pushed through New Zealand's defensive line to get SA on the scoreboard. In Game 4, the Pacific Islanders drew with the Indigenous side 10-all in a highly competitive game against last year's Carnival winners. Controlling the game from the onset, the Pacific Islanders scored quickly from a strong run along the sideline by second rower Benji Fano. After some good footwork by fullback Junior Fano, the Pacific Islanders scored again through Ezra Iosefo with winger Roland Toki converting to bring the score to 10-0 Pacific Islanders' way. Halfway in the game, a change in the momentum saw the Indigenous side gain control, with Andrew Roberts showing his strength in scoring and winger Patrick Giroux converting. With minutes remaining, both teams held tight defence as the Pacific Islanders stopped many attacks. But the Indigenous side managed to score in the dying stages through Ben Sharrock. An unsuccessful conversion kept the scores tied. In Game 5, the Pacific Islanders defeated SA 6-4 in a tight contest. In the opening stages of the game, the Pacific Islanders showed a strong defence as SA winger Scott Bradshaw and centre Warren Moore led many attacks. SA were first to get on the scoreboard when Ben Golding showed strength and pushed through the Pacific Islanders' defence. The Pacific Islanders then used the experience of NRL legend Petro Sivanasiva to structure their attacks, which resulted in a Pacific Islanders score. Winger Roland Toki made a crucial conversion that gave the Pacific Islanders a 2-point lead and was enough to secure the Carnival victory. In Game 6, New Zealand drew with the Indigenous side 4-all. Showing strength from the get-go, New Zealand scored quickly after front rower Chris Davison pushed through the Indigenous defence and centre Nelson Peru put it down. Indigenous winger Patrick Giroux used his pace to set up his side for attacking opportunities, with centre Brodie Black scoring and locking the game at 4-all. For the remaining 7 minutes of the game, each side mounted attacks, with the Indigenous side getting close to their try line but not managing to score. Some strong defence and a try-saving tackle by Indigenous Andrew Roberts prevented New Zealand from scoring and kept scores level at full time. At the end of the Carnival, the Pacific Islander All-Stars came out on top, with the Indigenous and New Zealand All-Stars sharing points in second and third. The West End player of the Carnival was awarded to Pacific Island All-Star second rower, Benji Fano.
We're joined by Benji Fano, who's just been named man of the tournament. How did you think the overall tournament went?
I think the overall tournament was a success. Everyone put in, everyone made the effort, from top management to all the players and all the coaches. So yeah, it was a nice tournament. It turned out really well. Yeah.
And as captain of the Pacific Islander team, you led your team to a victory. How do you think your team went?
Yeah, my team went well. It was an honour to captain the team, especially with Big Petro on our side. It was good. It was an honour for myself to lead them out. So yeah, I was glad to get the win. Yeah.
And just on Petro, how did what did he bring to the team?
Petro brought a lot of talk to the team. When the boys were getting tired, he was talking to them, trying to cheer them up, trying not to be lazy. So it was good to have Petro out there. Yeah.
And representing your Pacific Islanders, is that an honour for you?
Yeah, for myself. I'm sure even for the Kiwis, Indigenous and the All-Stars team, I'm sure everyone's proud to represent, where they're from, like Pacific Islanders. Yeah, it was good.
Next week, we return to the Sports Centre Cup with the Division Split Round 5. On Saturday, Hanson Reserve will see Division 2 matches between the Panthers and TEC Titans, and Roosters White versus the Eels 2 side, then Henley clash with Roosters Blue at 7:30. Then on Sunday, the Souths will host Eels 1 at Ranella. For all information on fixtures, results and where to play NRL and SA, visit the SARL website at www.sarugbyleague.com.au. I'm Ryan Saab, and you've been watching the Fresh 92.7 SARL Weekly Recap.